Hey everyone, welcome to Front of the Apps. I'm Minty, and this is episode 56 of the Jumble Season 1 tournament. In this episode, we've got You Thought You Were Safe Up Here by Knifecoon, the Flying Tanks. Going up against The Broom Witches by Alice. Oh yeah, I forgot to award the previous prediction. Well, I have to award it before I can start a new one, so... Okay, prediction awarded, prediction starting, Safe versus Witches. Who will be victorious? You got 1 minute to make your guess. Let's get the battle started. It's the battle of the lasers. Uh-oh. Whoa, whoa, whoa there, no respite. Got awfully close to hitting the water there. No respite is very on fire. But Safe getting a lot more fire damage in just because the witches are made of wood. This one might lose its cockpit. Yeah, it's almost certainly going to burn off. Yep, there it goes. Sister Wasp has lost her cockpit. And Sister Wasp is destroyed. Tanks have a little bit of wood, but they aren't primarily wood. Still lasing from the grave, right? Pew! Uh-oh. That is an engine fire. Oh, it burnt out already. Okay. Meow. Sister Moss is about to lose a wing. Oh, Sister Locust is AI dead. And Sister Moth just lost a wing. Can it stay up with just one wing? Well, not when its engine's been destroyed on the other wing. It's a little difficult to stay in the air with no engine. Or no propulsion, I should say. Alright, 86.4 to 0. Let's go to round 2. Yep, lots of fire damage. Yeah, probably Tyrannus. This witch is having some wing fire again. Wing's getting eaten in from the tip. It also took some serious damage at the wing joint. Nice hot wings. But yeah, just look at that 225,000 fire damage. And you thought you were safe up here. Like, Safe has done more fire damage than the witches have done in total damage. Oh, the tail on this one has been chewed up pretty badly. Oh yeah, I didn't even notice that, the green versus red laser. Uh-oh. Lost control, went too high, so Sister Locust has exploded. Jedi witches of sorts. True. Oh, Sister Wasp has lost basically both wings and is still somehow flying. That's pretty crazy. Meow. Uh-oh. 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 No. And water. Splashdown. Goodbye. What a soft landing, indeed. Too bad the water here is nuclear or something. I know, right? Oh, and Sister Moth is destroyed. The cockpit fell off and that made her 2 damaged. 81.9 to 0. Alright, here we go. Third and final round. Last chance for witches to put some points on the board. Sister Locust has gone too high and despawned. Matches are brutal in the final stage, yeah. Oh, Sister Moth has too many DQ points. I was about to say a lot, but then she got the last few and exploded. Ooh, Sister Wasp loses a wing. Uh-oh, there's a fire in the laser. If that gets destroyed, it's over. And that's it. Sister Wasp has run out of firepower, so that's a firepower kill. 91.7 to 0. So final score of 86.7 to 0 means it's out of range of the vote. So you thought you were safe up here, takes the match. Alright. Now go ahead and not think. Guys. Okay, so that will be the end of the match, but people wanted to see the Gatekeeper updates that I did, which it hasn't been a huge amount. I'm probably going to work on it more after this. But this is what I have so far. Let me turn this back on. So this is a 7x7 cram here with 2 guns, 20 AP, 17,000 kinetics, 17.5k HE, and nice glass cannon. Yeah, and no armor yet. The weapons are basically done. I just need to build, the peripherals and the armor. Then it'll be ready. So yeah, those are some pretty hefty cram cannons. Yeah, I lowered it because the height was just too much. And then in this gun, we've got AP heat. And yes, I did ejector. The guns are now ejectored instead of... They weren't ejectored before, let's put it that way. But they are now. Because I felt like that would be too big a flaw to not have them ejectored. When they're both shooting, they're both shooting heavily HE rounds. One's Hesh, one's AP heat. And then we've got the flamethrower, which has an intensity of 45 and 2.8k, almost 2.9k fuel per second. It has a total firepower of 63.38, and it costs 41,480 materials right now, which means, you know, I've got a little over half the budget for armor and peripherals. I'm probably going to you know, partially use wheels as armor by doing, like, you know, a wide wheel right there. Because they just have a lot of health, and armor, actually. So the side armor, I might do 5 meter. We'll see. But wheel armor is pretty effective. I have to keep stopping myself from fully optimizing what I build, because I have to keep going, like, this is the gatekeeper. I don't want to make everything perfectly optimized. It needs to be on the weaker side of what I expect to see. Yeah, 20,000 health. Oh, yeah, okay, I see. The wheels are pretty the 5 meter wheels are pretty expensive. Yeah, maybe I'll go for the 5 meter thin wheels. And obviously, it won't be this long. I just have this extra space back here so I can have some basic peripherals so things will function properly. True, Tyrannus. Side armor is probably not going to need to be too thick in this tournament, because... Will it have a tail? I don't know. I haven't decided what shape it's going to be when it's all said and done. Probably like that. That's a wide. And then I can just, if I remember correctly, spring length. Yeah, turn that up, and then the wheel will touch the ground properly. So I'll probably do something like that for the side. We'll see exactly how it ends up, though. Oh yeah, should probably... Wait, what was... Oh, there's an ammo intake that's not assigned properly. This is the squash. Assigned to all intakes. Let me make sure that's not the case. No, this one's... They're all assigned. But yeah, they've got 9.4 RPM. A 1.5 meter solid extension. Panther, stop it. Stop it. You mean the axle length? Oh, wait, no, there's a solid extension right below that. So like that you're talking? Oh, damn it. Okay. Well, yeah. Dreekfire, I'm just kind of experimenting right now. Because I don't want to build the wheels until I've built... I want to build the front armor next. And then I'm going to have to adjust the placement of the flamethrower, probably. Because this isn't going to be far enough out. But yeah, that flamethrower looks like it's... Like... It looks fairly deadly. The pipes aren't very flamey, but like the catalyst and fuel tanks are very flamey. Well, I guess not too bad. They're 240 fuel for fire on destruction. So if you manage to blow up this whole thing, let's see, there's 9. I'm trying to do the math of how many there are in this cube, and it's not working. My brain is... Okay, so there's 27 of these things. Well, the compressors don't count. The compressors don't actually add any fuel or anything. Yeah, I'm just talking just the tanks, which does 27 times 240 is a 6,480 fuel fire if that thing gets blown up. Yeah, it took my brain a minute there to figure out what the hell I was doing, but I got there eventually. And there's also the twitch delay. So what I'm probably going to do... do something like this to start. Oh, I know 4-meter beam can fit here. How can you have tanks inside a tank? Wait, isn't there a... Four cells left and right. Okay. So what I can do is put the bottom connection here. That would be better. Because then I can put the controller, like, here behind the armor instead of in front of it. Makes more sense that way, doesn't it? Though, of course, I'm going to have to move this. Like, I'm going to have to extend where the flamethrower is placed. Probably. It's probably going to be extended past the armor. But then it'll be inside the armor, so... Yeah, the pipe at the bottom is a little dangerous. But I'm going to put armor in front of that. Do I want to do 2 layers of heavy? That is the question. Yeah, what Cornholio said, the gatekeeper should have weak spots. I was going to put some spaced armor, but making this last layer wood and then putting another layer of heavy armor here could also work. If that's what you mean by spall liner. To reduce the AP of the fragments. But I was going to put probably like metal beam slopes in here, you know, for spaced armor. Yeah. I will go ahead and put a layer of wood. And then we'll do the second layer of heavy armor. Like this. See, if I were building this as my entry, I would probably move this flamethrower higher so that I wouldn't have this 1 block heavy armor weak spot. I mean, it is still heavy armor, but it's only a single block. But I would probably move it up here, that way I could have a 3 beam here instead of having a 2 and a 1. I'm just glad we have like 3-meter beam slopes now. Only took years of begging, right? See, like I said, like the flamethrower is already getting covered up by the armor. So I'm definitely going to have to extend it outwards. Question is, what do I do for armor after this? I don't want to make the armor too strong. Well, I mean, I need something on the... This is not going to be the end of the armor. What? Maybe just put the flamethrower on the turret and have it shoot from up here, from way in the back. That's also possible. Yeah, that could work. Then that would get rid of this vulnerability. Alright, yeah, let's do that. Because while the Gatekeeper does need to have some vulnerabilities, it doesn't need to have that much. So it'd be like this, except obviously on a turret. I have to put the whole thing on a turret still. I'll need to raise up the cram firing pieces as well so they can shoot over the flamethrower. So you're talking like... Yeah, that's building optimized, which is not quite what we're trying to do here. I mean, yeah, this is fully vulnerable to heat, like you said, but I was planning on putting more armor in front of what we've got here. I just was trying to decide what armor I should do exactly. Oh, meow. You're so sad, little cat. I was sitting here staring at the chat, waiting for the treat the cat to show up. Oh, and we've got to treat the dog. Okay. Spot kitchen needs to be behind the wood liner. True. Alright, we're going to change this back to heavy armor. Then we're going to make this the spall catcher. Oh, I haven't done the lower row yet. Okay. Or no, not that. We want wood for a spall catcher, a spall liner. And that'll be very solid against Hesh and Heat. But AP Heat will still be able to punch in and shoot fragments in here. But I wasn't done with the armor yet. I think maybe just a layer of metal. And then some wedges. Yeah, let's do this. There. I believe wedges are allowed, yes. Let me double check if I banned them or not. Yeah, they are not banned. And then we'll do like another layer of metal. How are we on cost? Oh, we're fine. We've barely used anything. And then we'll do... Wait, no, I want 3-meter square corner. There we go. No, when you're using them as armor, that's not spamming partial blocks. If I were using this to make my actual hull, like if I were using, for example, square blocks to make my hull so it's still flat on the outside, but it's a partial block, that is spamming partial blocks. Whoops. Yeah, it is a lot of armor. Maybe I want to reconsider. That might be too much armor for the gatekeeper. Yes, intended use gives a pass. That's how it was in the jet jumble, too. Like, if people were using it as armor to stop shells from hitting it, I was fine with that. But then when people started using it for their hull, like their outer bits... Yeah, okay, I think I know what I'm gonna do. Let's not make this heavy armor. Let's instead... Yeah, I know. I'm just trying to figure out exactly how I want to do it. Because this spall liner here is kind of pointless when I've got the wedges in front of it, you know? Because Hesh is just going to hit in the front and then spall into the wedges. So what I think I'll do, I'm going to make this metal. Now let me do this so I can actually see what the hell I'm doing. Oh, whoops, I'm supposed to be making it metal. What am I doing? It's confusing building in this mode. Okay, so that's metal. And then we'll put oops. Let's do that for just a moment here. We'll put the square corner here. Is that not 4 meter? Yeah, it is. Oh, did I put it in? Yeah, I put it partially in the ground. And then I need 3 meter square corner right here. Front fell off. Yes, indeed. And we don't need this anymore. What we could do is put one of the removed layers of heavy armor right here for APHE protection like Tyrannus was talking. And then Hesh will spall into the wedges, and if it destroys the wedges, it still has this heavy armor square corners to get through in the back. Hey, Pizza Major. Question is, what do I do with these 2 layers? Do I just make them metal? Or do I remove them and shift this all back 2 meters? I think removing them and shifting them back 2 meters might be... So you're Cornhoil, you're suggesting removing these layers and then just bringing these layers back like I was talking, right? Basically move the purple and touch it to this heavy armor. Yeah, it makes sense, Tyrannus. Move them up. I don't know what them is. You're playing the pronoun game. I don't understand. Oh, move the armor layout one block up. I see what you mean. Yeah, because the floor. Yeah, what I'm gonna... That's what I'm working on right now, Pizza Major. As for when exactly it's gonna be finished, I want it to be done before Jet Jumble finishes, but we'll see if I manage that or not. Okay. So you mean you're talking like this? I'll do like this, so the one block is up top. And I can't just prefab this because these barrels will get... Well, I know what I can do. Goodbye, barrels. You just go away for now. No. I'm going to have to do it manually. I can't do a prefab. Unfortunately. Because I have to readjust where the hole is in the armor scheme. And you know what? Instead of using beam slopes there... Actually, no. Let's use beam slopes. Beam slopes are fine. Like that. Oops. Yeah, I should have done this just a single layer at a time and then filled it in. I generally do that, but I wasn't really planning on doing a build session on stream right now, and then I just kind of started doing it. New content. Sorta, I guess, yeah. Oh, again. Do it like that. So the singular block is up here instead of in line with all the explodey bits. Again. Do like that. Whoops. Sure, I'll put a 1 meter square corner. Why not? The APS has AP heat and squash. Oh wait, no. What am I doing? Oh my god. Whoops. Yeah, like this. Then we come up like this, and then we fill. Okay. No, not API ammo. We've got an actual flamethrower. For the fire damage. That is a possibility, Tyrannus. Oh, whoops. That's there. 2 meter, 4 meter. Whoops. Wheels inside this armor. I may upgrade the stone to metal later. I mean, I could theoretically put a wheel inside the wedge layer. But I'm not sure why we want that. Then we'll cap this with metal. So you can't see it. Oh, I'm gonna have to make He's a bit taller now. Probably just bring the guns up rather than add more layers to the things. Ah, I see. How about... No, not turning wheel. Drive wheel. Like that. Oh, pfft. Except that kind of destroyed all my armor when it hit the ground. Repair all. There. Front fell off second round, yeah. Yeah, I don't have any AI on it yet, so I can't turn on gun mode, but I could just put AI. Heck, I could even theoretically make these 5-meter wheels. And just... go like that. Can't be safe even alone. I know, right? Alright, the next question is... how do I shape the very front of this armor? Like, what do I want it to look like? I'm probably going to have to add on another barrel or two. Inverteds. Add whiskers. You and your cats, Cornholio. I'm feeling... well, what am I doing? That's not how those work. It goes like this. I want to see how far... well, if I'm going to do that... well, no, we'll just do... that's a bit long. I think 4-meter inverteds might be a bit much. Supposed to be doing homework, but too sleepy to do it. This is still awfully long. I mean, I guess we don't need the outer shell of armor to be particularly strong because we built this inner armor. So it can be a 1-meter. If I can line things up right. I feel like I should move... oh, but then I'd have to redo all of that armor we just did. I was going to say, maybe I should move the barrels higher. But I don't want to redo all the armor. And then once we get below the guns, we can... Wait, no, this will need... We can flip it the other direction for that lower plate. Whoops. That's good enough. It's not... It's not anything fancy looking, but... It's good enough. We have to put the... Having some air gap here also makes it a little bit stronger against plain heat and Hesh. No pulls. GHPC. What is GHPC? I will probably add some reinforcement on the inside here, like a layer of metal behind. Oh, it's a... Actually, I can fit the 4 meter there. Okay, sure, whatever. I'm not that concerned about optimizing the floor. I might just fill this area with stone, just for some bulk HP. Maybe not entirely, fill it like from here forward with stone. Or maybe even metal, we've got the friggin' materials, we're only at 53.8 thousand. My concern right now is I might want to move the flamethrower and like basically build it in between, like put the turret down here and then just have some blocks up here to build a platform to put the flamethrower on. Because what I'm concerned about right now is the flamethrower being unable to fire because if the enemy gets too close, its own armor will be in the way. Pop-up flamethrower. Yeah, I could put it on a piston, but I don't know. Just a little concerned about the flamethrower's firing angle not being good. Pop-up cram. What, put this turret on a piston? And then have it extend when the battle starts. I mean, that would reduce the amount of neck that I need. Oh, and then have it retract while it's reloading. That seems like a bit much for the gatekeeper, Cornholio. Alternatively, what I could do is just like build a platform in here. Alright, let's just do it with metal. Whoops. Then lay the flamethrower on its side right here and have the flamethrower come out the top. What do you guys think of that? I could also put it on a turret still. Just put it like right here. Right on this block. What do you mean just in the upper compartment? No, it doesn't really need a turret. And yeah, I was going to put, like, some metal in between the two here. But they are ejectored, and the shells will shoot backwards. So, like, they're not going to hurt each other. But I will do this. Just so one explosion doesn't kill both guns as easily. Yeah, exactly. Double crits. I'm gonna have to do a. I can do a prefab here, but it's a little wonky for me. Because my middle mouse button doesn't work terribly well. I think that's the size I need. Then I go one higher to get the... There. Okay, I say that and my middle mouse button is behaving now. So I could put it... Let's put it this way. No. Let's put it this way. So we could go like that. And then go boop, boop. Actually, just do... No, let's go one higher. We can put a little bit of armor there, that's fine. What do you guys think about that? And we can get rid of this one. And then I can move the cram cannon forward. True, Cornholio, but like you said, the gatekeeper kind of needs some weaknesses. I would not put all my guns in one spot like this if I were building it optimally. What I would probably do is put the flamethrower back here, or maybe no. What I would do if this was my entry is I would move this forward a little bit, and then I would build the flamethrower to either side of the cram cannon, and then have it just through pipes come up through here. Is what I would do. But not going to do that for the gatekeeper. Yeah, I don't know if I've saved this cram cannon. I know I have a gatekeeper cram saved, but yeah, that's the old one. Then we can remove that. Okay, sure, whatever. I want to put some armor between the APS and the cram cannon, because right now the shells from the APS will eject straight into the cram cannon. I also kind of want to do that, just because I think it'll look nicer with the guns spread a bit. It's about 10,000 without any armor. Hello, Panther. I mean, I could add more to it, since these need to come up higher, and we have the materials. Because these are going to need to be like here, or maybe here, to shoot over the flamethrower properly. But the crams are already pretty strong. 17,000 kinetic at 20 AP with 17.5k explosive. Turn cram to the side and put 2 of them. I don't think there's enough room. Better square layout for hull mount crams. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, is adding more layers. But I'm concerned about making the crams too strong, because they're already pretty strong. Oh, did you hear Panther? Is that what the awe is for? Now here's a question. When shells get ejected... Ow, cat! That is true, Cornholio. So maybe I will just sing. But when shells get ejected, like... If they shoot out of here, and they're AP heat, right? If they hit the wall, will they shoot heat projectiles through into the cram? Oh, right, they do have the emergency shell diffuse thing. This thing you're talking about, the emergency ejection defuse? Okay. Okay, so then I don't need that much armor between them. So I could actually move this forward a bit more. Just put like 2 and then move it forward 1. Cat, will you stop it? Here, you want a treat? Cornholio bought you a treat. If I can get the stupid bag open again. Why is this thing being so hard to open today? And a treat the dog. Okay, treats distributed. Actually, I don't want those here. Because I can do this instead. And then, yeah, I'm just going to add more layers to this. Balance restored. Well, this is not a 3D cram, actually. This is a 2D Tetris cram because I didn't feel like 3Ding it. Mortars are banned, yes. You cannot use mortars. Oh wait, no, I need that to be 7, 1, 7. Do I want to put the gauge layer here? Or do I want another layer of pellets? Let's go with another layer of pellets. Wait, no, can't have mirroring on when I'm building the... Oh wait, no, that's not gonna... Oh yeah, I can just put the firing pieces here. I should probably make it a little higher, though. Can have a little bit of a neck. Let's check what these guns can do now. Oh, because I don't have gauge in. I was like, why is it lower? It's like, because you haven't put the gauge increasers back in yet, you dummy. put all the ones that are going to be... I don't like the way this is working. What I'm going to do is I'm going to change... Because I'm going to change this back. To the way I... Oh, no, that can't... Like that. Because I originally wanted to have the guns here. Baby creams indeed. So, yep, okay. Oh, this still has that problem. Well, it's fine, I can just mirror it. Those go there. So there. Now they're the same 1500 millimeter. And we use the corner to add that there. Uh-oh. Now we have a problem here, because... I mean, I could turn it this way and then just make this like that. Yeah, that works. Yeah, there we go. Can't into multi-barrel crams. There. Now they're up to 1650 millimeters each. I can't put one here because that will... This is where I can put the... Well, no, I can't do that either. That's just going to be an empty space because there's not really anything I can do with it without changing the stats between my guns. Oh, they reload a lot faster now. A whole 5 seconds faster. I could... Whoops, not like that. Go like this. Let me see what the stats are without that. 24,000 each. And then with the extra, it's 27,000 each. Yeah, I'm going to leave it like this. I'm going to leave them at 1650 with a 25-second reload. What do you guys think? Alrighty. And let's resave this. Yeah, it made it a lot more expensive, but we had the materials, so that's fine. And we go ahead and plop it right there. Obviously, the vehicle's actually going to end, like, probably here-ish. Because I'll be able to fit the engines and stuff in the back. I may even put an engine up here in the front between the barrels for redundancy. Engine armor. And then I can have one back here behind the cram. So it'll have 2 engines. Where will the ammo go? Good question. Let's put it right here next to the guns. Kidding. That is a very good question. I'm not entirely sure where I'm going to put the ammo yet. Ammo pods? Yeah, I could maybe like put them on the back. The back of the tank itself. And then just put a little layer of, a little armor over them. But let me build an engine in here. Just a nice little fuel engine. How do I do this again? Why not what at the back? The engine? I'm going to put another engine here, but it's going to be a identical copy of the one I'm building. So I want to build it with the dimensions of this space in between the barrels in mind. That's why I'm building it here first. Right, Dreekfire? And then we do... Where are the injectors? There they are. Whoop, nope, have to turn mirroring off for this. Yeah, I probably don't need this much engine. But I can always shorten it really easily. No, that's wrong. I need the 4-way. Yeah, there we go. And then we... No, that's not what I want. Just a corner pipe is good. And then we put a corner pipe here. Here. Straight pipe here. 3-way pipe here. and then hull pipe here. And then we refill this with 3-meter stone. Okay, that is a lot of engine power. 13,000 in one engine. Yeah, I don't need that much engine. But how much power do these things even take? These wheels. 250 each? That's actually kind of substantial, but not totally. Plus, one thing I discovered that I didn't realize is flamethrowers use power to fire their flames. But it's not a lot of power, so. Frontal engine will be destroyed immediately, so it's okay. Right, but I think I'm going to shave off these 2 layers. But one thing I have to keep in mind is I have another engine back here. $8,600 is more reasonable. I think I might go 1 less. Yeah, I'm going to go 1 less. The reason for that is I want it to be an odd number long, so when I put it back here, I can turn it sideways and have it centered. Well, my middle mouse button is just behaving today, which is nice. Alright, talk to you later, Tyrannus. I'm probably not going to go for a whole lot longer myself. Because I was doing this before the stream. So I've basically been at FTD for the past, 3 hours? 4 hours? Time for a break. Hello, Panther. Yeah. Yeah, I do like how the Gatekeeper is coming along. 10 coins short of the treat. No, you cannot go on my desk. You know this. It's not allowed. Allie needs to learn to jump on your desk too. She's physically incapable, unfortunately. Panther, stop it. Alright, down, boy. Down. Good boy. I will give them their last distribution of treats. Right, Cornholio? He really is. No, I wouldn't want Allie up here. She has cerebellar ataxia, so she is very wobbly and unsteady, and she would fall off the desk and hurt herself. So, no dog on desk. Yeah. Just the way she is. She's still a good girl, though. Oh, I do pick her up and put her in my lap and just hold her every now and then, so she knows what it looks like from up here. The angel to Panther's demon, right? All right, yeah, that's gonna be the end of the stream, folks. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you on the battlefield.